All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Warakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like. To the rest of the church who believe as well, including you women. To the dead in Yahweh Shai as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? So here on Google, I have it typed in Doomsday Preppers definition. Doomsday Prepper, a popular term for a person preparing for the end of the world. Unique in their beliefs, motivations, and strategies, preppers go to any lengths to make sure they are prepared for any of life's uncertainties. Okay, so they're preparing for the end of the world. I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world. So here it is. We are currently in Esau's world. It is the age of the Edomite. But you're seeing a change of worlds, a change of empires. You're seeing the seesaw of Esau slowly go down as Jacob is going up. People are preparing for the end of Esau's world. You have people, basically getting food lined up, trying to get water lined up, trying to get clothing lined up. You have doomsday preppers who have 2 years worth of food because they've been preparing for the end of the world. You have doomsday preppers who have, years worth of water because they've been preparing. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you can prepare all you want to. If you are not protected by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, if you don't have faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, you are not going to be protected. Okay? Because just like it says in Hebrews, I'm going to get that. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, and I'll start at 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So if you see something, there's no need to hope for it to be there because you clearly, evidently see that it's there before you. You're not going to look at a house in front of you and say, geesh, I hope it's there. No, it's in front of you. There's no need to hope in it. There's no need to have faith and to hope for it to be there when you see clearly it's right in front of your eyes. It's tangible. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So it's not completely evident how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to protect his men, but it's clear that he's going to based off the Spirit, the scriptures. For by it the elders obtained a good report. And even when you look at our elders of today, the elders and the apostles of a Great Millstone and other men, up and coming elders even, men who are even younger and not elders, because they've come up under the elders. They are obtaining a good report. Okay. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God. So right now we're in the world of Esau and we're watching the world of Esau go down. Okay. It was through the word that everything was created. And it's also through this word that things are being destroyed. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. So the things that you're looking at, the trees, you can see the clouds, you see the ocean. These things were made by things that you don't see. So the things that you don't see are actually more real than the things that you see. Just like when you watch a movie, it was actually produced by a person you don't see. The person who produced the film is more real than the film itself, so to speak. So this world that we're currently in, this is our reality. But in reality, there is a world that we can't see that's actually more real than this world here. Okay. And these things, these creatures that you can see right now were made by the invincible. The visible were made by the invincible. Okay. And you have the sea world. You have the Israelite world. You have the Edomite world. You have the animal world. You have the sports world. You have different worlds. And all of these different worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the power, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts, and by it being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because God had translated him. Before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased God. But here's the point. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So if you're in the spirit and you're diligently seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you should be in the mind frame or have the faith that the Lord is going to protect you here in these times to come. You shouldn't be in the spirit of a doomsday prepper. Now, going into that word again, or the definition, a popular term for a person preparing for the end of the world. So these people are preparing for the end of Esau's age. Unique in their beliefs, motivations, and strategies, because you have doomsday preppers who are Christians. You have doomsday preppers who are atheists. You have doomsday preppers who are narcissists. But they can tell something is up. Something is coming. Okay? Unique in their beliefs, motivations, and strategies. Preppers go to any lengths to make sure they are prepared for any of life's uncertainties. All right? That leads me to a scripture. Let me see if I can find it. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departeth from the Lord. So these doomsday preppers, they're not depending on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Their mind is not on the Lord delivering them. That's why they are putting their trust in carnal things, making flesh their arm. We depend on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now, we're not going to be stupid. You know, if you're able to get a little bit of food, a little bit of water, you know, have something put up for later, cool. But ultimately, that's not going to deliver you. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is what guides the steps of men. Okay? So all these people who put their trust in this doomsday prepping, they're going to be disappointed when they realize all of that was for nothing. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. So you got to keep your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because we know we're coming into a time of a famine. Okay? So now that we're in 2nd Ezra 6, let's jump down to 22. And the children of a year old. Actually, that's 21, sorry. And suddenly, 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And you're seeing that right now. And slowly, you know, it's a process. It's not something that, you know, when you go out to the store right now, everything is just gone. But you're seeing signs of what is to come. You're seeing stores where product is not coming in as fast as it used to. Now, you may be able to still go into the store and still see a aisle filled with the product, but, you know, you've seen how easy it is for a crisis to come and how things can be shut down and how hard it could be for someone to, you know, someone in the world who doesn't have faith, how hard it will be for them to pretty much maintain without having a hope in a higher power, but putting their faith in carnal things. So they have to depend on those stores being full. They have to depend on having food, stored up, having water stored up. And all these things could easily be took from them. Okay? And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, which is going to lead to a famine. So once them truck drivers ain't delivering the goods no more, all right, those stores, you might get 3 days. Okay? And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. So you're going to have doomsday preppers. Their own friends are going to come against them who they thought that they could trust because they knew that they were preparing for a time like this. And they're going to kill that person for their goods. Okay? Race wars are going to happen. All right? Women are going to be out in the streets fighting women. You're going to see men beating up women, man. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall run not. Okay, so we're coming into a time where all hell's going to break loose. And all you doomsday preppers, because you put your trust in carnal things, you're going to be disappointed. So back to Jeremiah 17:5, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. All right, let's go to Luke 12. Luke 12 and verse 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, this will I do. I will put down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So you might be doomsday prepping. You might think you're prepared for what's to come. But the Most High can kill you. The Most High can require your spirit. You go back to the spirit world, and all those things that you had in store for, a time such as a famine and a pestilence and destruction happening, you thinking you're in a good case, the Most High can require your soul. And those things can be given over to someone else. Okay? So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich toward God. Why is that? Because they put their trust in carnal things. They make flesh their arm. Their heart has departed from the Lord. And when your heart departs from the Lord, you end up being a doomsday prepper. You end up bugging out. And that's why they have something known as a bug out kit. All right, they get to bugging out, man. Because they don't have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's what separates the men and women in this faith to the rest of the world, man. Okay? You even have children who believe, man. Really, we're all looked at as children in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is Proverbs 27 and 27. And thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to take care of us. We're going to have enough food. We're going to have enough to provide for our household. How do we know? Well, we believe these things through faith. Okay? Faith isn't always something you need proof on. Matter of fact, faith is usually always, if not always, something you can't necessarily see. Okay? Because if you saw it, you wouldn't have to require faith anymore. You've seen it. Okay? So we have to understand we're going to be good. And thou shalt have goat's milk enough for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. So your household is going to be good. Thus says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Some of us may, be in a case where your household may have to die. But we all understand we all have our lot. But ultimately, all of us are not going to be martyred. Okay, some of our families are going to be delivered right along with us. And the best way to make sure that happens is to maintain in this truth. John 20:29, Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. So when we tell you that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to feed us in the times to come, it hasn't happened yet. But for those of you who believe that, your faith is in that, blessed are you because you believe without actually seeing it. Okay, once you see something, of course you're going to believe it. But then you also have people who are so carnal that they'll see something and they still won't believe it. They'll make themselves believe that they didn't see it because their faith is so little. Okay, so when we tell you, hey man, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to feed his people, you got to believe that he's going to feed the elect. The men, women, and children who are favored in the eyes of the Lord, you have no worries. Okay, we suffer now. We catch our hell now, but it's going to be nothing compared to what these people are about to go to. Okay, their hell is going to be short, and it's going to feel like a lifelong purge. Okay, because they're going to be very, very uncomfortable. All right. Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. Okay, because that's what faith is all about. Faith and hope is all about, not necessarily seeing something to believe it. Okay. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 39. But he answered and said unto them, An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And a lot of people, they won't believe until they see, but then it's going to be too late. A lot of people, they don't believe Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to feed them. When things get bad out here, they don't believe Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to really come through for them. And it shows with their action. That's why people become doomsday preppers. That shows you that their heart has departed from the Lord. They don't really have faith in the Most High. Okay? But he answered and said unto them, An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And the men of the Lord, the prophets, are assigned unto the world, man. Hell, we're assigned to each other that we're in the end times. We comfort each other. Okay? I'm going to close it out with 2 Corinthians chapter 5. And I'm going to go to verse... let's do 7. 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. So we walk by faith, not by sight. We understand that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua cannot be pleased unless you have faith. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. Okay? And we understand that not everybody has been blessed with the gift of faith. But you have to be faithful towards the Lord, and the Lord is going to show it back to you, man. The Lord doesn't depart from you, you depart from him. And the second you depart from him and you lose faith in him, you're naked. Okay? And we're grateful. We're blessed. We're highly honored and favored based on the fact that we have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? And that's one thing that separates us from the rest of the world. Is we have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They have faith in carnal things. They have faith in this world. Okay? But we understand faith alone isn't enough. Okay? You have to have works to show your faith. Okay? Matter of fact, let me just get that. Let's go to the book of James. This is the book of James, chapter 2, and verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith and have not works? Can faith save him? The answer is no. So if you have faith, but you don't have the works to show your faith, what does it profit you? Okay? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, Depart in peace, but ye be warmed and filled, notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone. So it's all about faith. You can have faith that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to feed you, but are you doing the works, okay, to back that faith up? Because without the work, the faith is dead. You might have a nice car, but if you don't have an engine in that car is not going anywhere. Okay? You don't have a battery in that car ain't going nowhere, man. All right? Yeah, it's beautiful to have faith. Faith is good. But faith alone is dead. Okay? Just like a beautiful woman is good. But what else does she bring to the table? A beautiful woman who bickers all the time, who's a demon, what good is that? You know? So faith without works is dead, man. Even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. And that's the spirit, man. Yeah, or yea, a man say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So look, you can tell me you have the faith and you're not really doing anything to prove it. But look, I'm going to show you that I have faith, and I'm going to show you the works to back it up. We come in that same spirit, man. Thou believest that there is one God. Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. So yeah, the devils also believe and they tremble. So believing in the Most High, that's good. But where's the works to back up that you believe in the Most High? But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? So it's highly important to know, okay, yeah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he can feed us in the times to come. But are we doing the works to back up our faith in him? Okay. Let's skip down to 26. James 2:26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So just like if your body didn't have a spirit in it, the body's lifeless. It's dead. What is death? The spirit separating from the body, man. Okay? Just like a dead car, you take the damn battery out the car's not going to run. So faith without works is dead, just like a body without the spirit, man. And that's beautifully put. So just like James said, you know, you can show faith without works. I'm going to show faith by my works. And that's what you're seeing with the man of the Lord. You know, not only do we believe, but we're showing that we believe by putting in this work. Okay? And we know that because we're servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, we have nothing to worry about. I'm going to actually close it out with this verse here. This is Isaiah 65. And 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power. Behold, my servants shall eat. And in order for you to be a servant, you got to work. Okay? A servant's not just kicking back unemployed. In order to be a servant, you have to have a lord over you, an overseer. Okay? And we're servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So all the people outside of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's mercy are going to be hungry. All these heathen, they can be doomsday prepping all they want. Okay, a lot of that is going to be given over to the elect. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And you're already seeing us in a rejoiceful spirit now, seeing that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has been moving. And seeing people being broken down and humbled it's beautiful, because people are proud. They could never imagine even something on a low level as this crisis with the coronavirus. Okay? Like, come on, man. We ain't even seen nothing yet, and you have people bugging out, getting involved in doomsday prepping, putting their faith in the world, man. Okay? These people are going to be ashamed. All the people who scoffed and talked against us. All right? Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So you can laugh now and cry later. But us in this faith, we put our faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And we understand, hey, now it's coming into the time where we're going to be laughing and they're going to be crying. Okay? Because we believe. They thought we were crazy for our beliefs and the truth. All because you believe in the truth. You're nuts. You're a wacko. Well, if that's the case, I'm a wacko, man. I'm crazy if that's the case. Because see, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is dominating this earth, and you're watching this place crumble before your eyes, man. Okay? So we have to have faith and maintain and keep our faith, keep our integrity. Okay, not just speaking to the men, but the women out there who may listen as well. All right, you got to understand what this is about. This is serious, man. Esau's about to come down with that RFID chip. Okay, we don't know when he's going to make it mandatory, but the chip is here already. All right. So, everything's not going to be shown to you how the Lord's going to come and feed us, you know, when times do come of famine and more pestilence and evils come into the earth. But we understand that the scriptures tell us we're going to be good. We're going to eat. Okay. And we have faith in that. And you got to keep faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai against all odds. So, Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.